Welcome back to the channel, man. You didn't think I'd be back, but I see what you like. I see what you like and you need. You want ghosts, you want cryptids, you don't want my political commentary, so that's what you'll get. Today we'll go over the Rake. Supposedly there's been so many sightings of this thing, and I've gathered as much footage as I possibly can gather of the Rake. Now here's the origin story of it. Real quick and easy. I'm gonna speed run this origin story. The Rake is not a real creature or traditional cryptid, so they say. It's a fictional monster from internet horror folklore known as a Creepypasta. Users on 4chan board collaboratively invented the creature in late 2005 as part of a thread to create a new monster. They brainstormed its appearance and behavior, originally calling ideas like Operation Crawler. The most famous version appears in 2006 on Something Awful forums, written by user Brian Somerville. This story framed it as an ancient entity with sightings dating back centuries. 1691 Mariner's Log, 1880 Spanish Journal, and a 2003 outbreak in upstate New York followed by a supposed media blackout. All these historical details are fabricated to make it feel real. It exploded in popularity on creepypasta sites, Tumblr, and YouTube series like Everyman Hybrid. Fan stories, art, and fake sightings kept it alive. And some people confuse it with real pale humanoid cryptid reports like crawlers, but the Rake itself is 100% made up. So me personally, bro, I got a whole bunch of this real pale humanoid cryptid report caught on video. Could we live in the Matrix? Could we speak this thing into existence? You know, if you know, one day it's an idea, next thing you know, it's a reality. So one thing for sure we're gonna do is dive into all of the video sightings. This thing has been spotted often in sewers, and I did my due diligence to try to collect as much of it as I can. So let's dive in, bro. Let's dive in.
In this video, viewers of the original sewer creature video said that this was another capture of the exact same creature that day. As we can see, the camera is moving through the sewer tunnel. Then, out of nowhere, the creature sprints past one of the tunnel's openings. Despite the creature moving that fast, it's hard to see its body in detail. This video, as well as the original, have gained a lot of attraction from people all over the world. Is this video just a simple hoax, or something much more disturbing?
Yeah, that's it. Beady little eyes. It's the original footage, man.
Is on. Alright, let's take a look.
What do you think's in there?
I don't know. Serious?
Oh shit. It's crazy.
Appearance of two mystical creatures in the tunnel.
Keep this in mind, man. This is supposed to be the same creature all over the place, so the details and identity of it still unknown. And so most often it's still got them long arms. Super creepy, bro. We're talking about mad creepy. I got a lot of this footage, but this one in particular is what really put me down this rabbit hole. This is a banger. The last video, it was the same thing. I'll zoom in for you. They are coming. So to speak. I believe this sighting is 100% real. It's authentic, man. It's 100%, man. Even though this has got graffiti in the tunnels and whatnot, I think, you know, definitely humans have passed through, but officially, I think this is legit. Look. Oh man. Wow. They didn't see the refraction of the light off those eyes. Why would you want to go down this path? That don't make sense, man. Hell to the no. Hell to the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Yeah. Nah. Hey, so here's a close up on that video, that other video. So it's same creature essentially, and another sewer monster, same thing. It looks like the Rake to me. Yes, that's the Rake. Well, low key, this actually looks like a robot going through the tunnel, or a Mokro car, or a RC car with the camera strapped to it. Wow.
Skinwalkers, mysterious figures roaming through the wilderness.
This video in particular got a couple of things that I really want you to see. Creepy crawler. Yeah. Yeah. This is where the magic happens, dog. Check this out.
This next video is also captured by a trail cam in the Appalachian Mountains. It was posted by Elizabeth Maynard 98, who captured something incredibly unsettling moving across her property, and there were a pair of them. When they first pass by, it's hard to make out what these things are, but they're clearly walking on all fours. They move off camera before turning around and passing the camera again, this time.
Wow. This looks just like them. The Rake. For sure, it looks like the Rake.
Walking on their hind legs, looking much more humanoid, but
at first they had whatever they had, you know, their prey, whatever they caught in their mouth, like whether or not that's like their child. You know how, like, you know, big game animals or big prey animals, or predator animals, I guess, like even kittens and stuff, and dogs will carry their youth and their young in their mouth, it's like a baby freaking Rake or something.
This next video is also captured by a trail cam in the Appalachian Mountains. It was posted by Elizabeth Maynard, 98, who captured something incredibly unsettling moving across her property, and there were a pair of them. When they first pass by, it's hard to make out what these things are, but they're clearly walking on all fours. They move off camera before turning around and passing the camera again, this time walking on their hind legs, looking much more humanoid, but no less disturbing. They're incredibly thin with glowing eyes and look to be hairless, almost like your classic stereotypical alien. They also walk with this very unnatural gait, taking these
They got them short, choppy steps.
itty bitty little steps, almost like they're not used to walking upright. Some commenters also think these creatures look like rakes, skinwalkers, or possible Wendigo.
Looks like a rake to me.
But what do you all think? This is a
Yeah, another rake sighting for you.
Buck or something. Wait, stop right there. What is that? Is that a buck? What is that? Dude, that's not a buck, dude. That's not. Dude, go.
The rake is real. A man in North Carolina was driving home late at night when he saw what looked like someone injured on the road. He called 911, but while still on the phone, something started hopping in the back of his truck. Suddenly he shouted, "That's not human! That's not human!" Slammed the brakes, throwing it off. The creature was described as a 7-foot skeleton-like figure with black eyes. Even the sheriff's office confirmed the story, saying the truck bed had fresh claw-like scratches, proof that something had been there. And with all this happening in September, people are saying we might be cooked.
You might be cooked. Okay, yeah, right. Hey, so yeah, I got a story for you. This police officer basically gets a report in, and it's the craziest 911 call you ever hear. And I guess he calls 911 because he sees something in the woods that's believed to be a rake. And whether or not it was on a forum or if it was a creepypasta or whatever the case may be, there's something that resembles it almost to the T. Same, behaviors and characteristics and stuff like that. Whether you're not Grok is talking about it's completely fake or fabricated and created like off of in 2005 off the internet. Bro, something was really out there that fits the same description, the exact same description.
Hearing something in his yard. Then one night he finally found it. From unknown sources, a man recorded a haunting video where he's awoken in the middle of the night to strange sounds coming from his yard. As he turns on the lights, what looks like a pale creature can be seen moving around in a bush. Then, as it realizes it's been seen, it quickly moves out.
That's a close-up.
Hello everyone, my name.
That's a close-up of it. Look at, oh man. Hey, we gonna speed run through this because this is a whole lot, and I want you to see that juicy stuff. More juicy-o. Ooh, what's that? Kawaii, scary, creepy. That's lame. Let's see. This is definitely a banger of a video right here, though.
Sounds outside their home and immediately grabbed a camera to film whatever was causing the noise. What they saw was terrifying. Described as either an alien or the rake, the creature in question appears to run through a wooded area just outside their plot.
Yo. That fit the description of a rake. Of course, the tall gray. One of them tall gays. This is
You've
the one.
probably already seen this video before. It has been dubbed the Fallen Angel video, as it appears to show a fallen angel. Others say it shows an alien on the rake. But take a look and make up your own mind.
La última batería como queda. Tío, tío, es que esto flipa, ¿eh? Que sí, collons, que sí. Hòstia. Escolta. Un centro no.
Uh-oh.
Va, corre, corre, Skia, va.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. It's time to go. Vámonos. Vámonos, vámonos. Underlay, vámonos. Hey, so yeah, so basically the rest of these Rake sightings in this video, at least, are kind of lame. Kind of like not really very good, so.
People are calling this the best video of a Rake ever recorded. I'll be honest with you guys. Of all the videos out there, this one, to me, is the most compelling. There's always the possibility it's a hoax. I'll go ahead and say that. But this person was in this cemetery late one night. They didn't disclose any other information of where it was or why they were there. They captured something that is absolutely terrifying. People are claiming this video of a rake, which if you don't know what a rake is, I have videos going into detail. This one's legit. Watch this, tell me in the comments what you think.
Oh man. The crazy thing is that like it can't be a guy on stilts. It can't be a guy in a suit. Look how thin the thigh portion is and the legs are and the dimensions. Like that necessarily, I don't think a guy can pull that off in a suit. Because still his legs will still be long unless he's a midget. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still gonna have like regular proportions. The proportions don't look right. Especially the arms, obviously.
You are about to watch the most terrifying skinwalker videos on the whole internet.
On the whole internet?
You have been warned. Let's get into it.
Oh man.
This person was on his casual late night walk and everything was pretty normal. 10 minutes in his walk, he started to hear screaming from under the bridge. His curiosity got the best of him, so he pulled out his camera and went to investigate, not knowing he will soon be in danger.
Hey, right now, pause the video and go use the bathroom, you know. Go find somebody to watch this with, because you're either gonna poop yourself, or, you know, or you're gonna scream like a little girl, like a sissy. You need somebody to watch this one with. Right here, this one right here, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I'm giving you a fair warning. This is a warning for you. Is that the cow? Whoa. Hey, the funny thing is that the previous video, one of the other banger of a videos, was actually 2006, and this bridge is set 2005. So all this stuff was created around the same time. I think these numbers have a significance. It's just saying, you know, I mean, maybe it's real, bro. Maybe it's real. Keep an open mind, bro.
After the man slowly walks underneath the bridge, he hears screaming coming from his right. He looks over and sees a terrifying skinwalker. He then quickly gets out of there to escape this horrifying creature.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell no.
This video shows a person walking near a road in the middle of the night, but he suddenly hears a branch snap in the woods. He soon realizes that something was watching him.
Oh shit. Nah. That's somebody with long arms.
As he walks up,
that's someone with long arms. Hey, so yeah, that's pretty scary right there. But man, I want you to get this 911 call and this first-hand testimony and hear the whole story right here. Cause this is a man. You know, we're gonna end it out on a bang. We're gonna end this video on a bang. I want you to see this. You know, this is important to me. This is very important. Okay.
210, I just crossed the Black River and I thought I saw a guy standing on the side of the road bleeding.
Where are you at, sir?
I'm on 210. I just crossed the Black River. I'm heading towards 53 East. I just passed Patriots Watch.
Okay, so you're over near Morse Creek?
Yes.
Okay. And did you saw a man standing on the side of the road?
What the?
What was that, sir?
That's not human! That's not human!
Sir, are you okay, sir?
There's something in the back of my truck!
Okay, what's in the road?
No, it's not in the road, it's in my truck. In the bed.
There's something in the bed of your truck?
Yes, ma'am, I just turned on my bed lights for my truck and there's something in my bed.
Okay, sir, when you say something, what do you mean?
I just knocked it off of the bed of my truck and went over my roof.
Okay, what was it?
According to the CAD notes and the deputy reports, this thing jumped into the back of his pickup truck and began to actually beat on the top of the cab of his truck. You could actually hear something beating on the top of the truck. The caller stated that it was beating and scratching on the top of the cab of his truck. He actually stated that he was able to engage his bed light and was able to somewhat identify this object that was in the back of his truck. At some point, he was able to slam on his brakes, and the force of inertia actually threw this thing out over his hood and onto the highway, where this thing stood up in the roadway, made its way to the wood line, and disappeared in the woods.
I guess I'll start from the beginning of the trip. I was coming up from Florida to visit my family. At the time, I was going to a trade school down there, and when I was driving up here to where the incident occurred by the battlefield, it was already easily like well into the morning. I wasn't looking at my phone. I just know it was pitch black outside, and it was pitch black. I couldn't see the moon, stars, nothing, just barely the road through my headlights. And I had my window down because the AC wasn't working the best. And as I was coming around, there's a massive right curve right there before you cross the Black River, and then after that you have the battlefield. So on that massive black curve, as I'm coming around, I had just started the curve and I was about a third of the way through it, and I look over into the ditch on my right because I caught a quick glimpse of something, and as I take a further look, it looks like there's I'd say probably a 30-something-year-old man standing in that ditch wearing what looks like an old Civil War uniform, just covered head to toe in blood. And
Yo, absolutely insane. So basically, people were having ghost sightings, and I don't know if it's a ploy for the Rake or this entity to jump out of nowhere and try to take you out. But first, you see the ghosts. First, you see other, a Civil War spirit on the battlefield, bleeding, and then you see death coming from above. The Rake? Alien?
the uniform was torn as well. That threw me off because I didn't expect to see it at like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, I'm calling 911 after I see him to report that, because for all I know, it could have just been a normal guy that was injured and needed emergency help. It looked like what had happened is he hit his head on something.
Okay.
And the blood was just pooling down over his face and torso.
Okay.
And well, as I was calling, everything seemed perfectly normal. Just quick phone call to 911, let them know, hey, there's a guy out here, and try to find somewhere safe to park so that way I can take them to him. Well, as you know from the 911 call, right as soon as I reported that, I already had my window up at that point. All of a sudden, I heard a massive bang on my truck, and my truck bounced down from the rear, like I was pulling a heavy trailer and I hit a pothole.
Wow.
And so I'm sitting there going, what the hell was that? Which I'm pretty sure you heard me yell, what the hell? I turned on my bed light and I looked in my rearview mirror, and all I saw was this white, like snow white face right up against my rear windshield.
Oh,
like it was looking into my truck trying to see what it could see. It had shallow sunken eyes. It had no nose. Just think if you took skin and put it on a human skull and stretched it thin.
Man,
couldn't
bro.
see any ears, just that. And immediately I just started screaming. I didn't realize until afterwards that I had said that's not human on the call, because it was just the first thing I started screaming, because I was terrified. I didn't have my firearm with me.
Man, yeah, I think that reaction was completely genuine, man. That would be a natural reaction that anybody would have. Like, you would shout, you know what I mean? Like, you would be in a panic like that. And I think you handled it pretty well, but this is a real account, man. I think, there's no way,
All I had was a wood splitting axe. That's all I had. So, and my truck is loud as is, and it picks up speed fairly easily. Well, my truck at the time. It had a gas-powered 6-liter V8 Vortec on it, and it was a proper dual exhaust, hence why I had the window up, because that truck is nice and loud. Well, I'm doing in between like 55, 60 miles an hour when this happens, and I just stomped on the gas for a second. When I looked at the speedometer before I slammed on my brakes, I was doing maybe 80.
Wow, going 80 miles per hour with this monster on the back of your truck bed. Imagine that. Imagine that. The reality of that is just insane.
And I slammed on those brakes with all my might, and I went from like 80 miles an hour down to like 35 in just like a couple of seconds. And all I see is this super scrawny long body just fly over my truck in a ball, roll. And as I then swerve to the left and get back in the travel lane, and I floor it. And as I'm swerving to the left, I see it stand up, and it is easily taller than that truck.
No way.
I'm 5'10". The truck is about 2 inches taller than I am. And this thing was easily like maybe 7 feet.
Wow.
Shit.
7 feet tall, man. Unbelievable, bro. It's like a giant spider, like, What in the world, man? I believe this to be 100% real. I don't necessarily know about the Rake, if that was made up off of a creepypasta, but the Rake could easily be inspired by something that has been floating around, like a skinwalker for sure. Or are we talking about, like, you know, some type of tall gray, or the alien, or some type of alien being, you know?
And as I pass it, I look in my mirror and I see it bolt to the left into the woods, and it looked like I don't even know what the hell, because it looked like somebody took a normal human and stretched them out, starting with the limbs. Wow. It, like, abnormally long, and I just said, nope, I'm out of here. I'm not staying to figure out what this is. And there's a gas station all the way at the corner where the highway intersects. And I pulled into that gas station. I was doing like 90 all the way to that gas station, because that was the only place with any light that I saw. Right. And I just stopped in that parking lot and waited like 10-15 minutes for state troopers to show up. Well, next thing I know, the state troopers show up at the gas station, and I'm just staring back at that road to make sure that it's not coming back. Right. So I tell them what happened. They proceed to look at my truck, look in the bed of the truck, look on top of the cab, and on top of the cab, clear as day, you can see like it was scratching trying to get into my truck. Really?
Wow. Absolutely insane. This is out of North Carolina. This police story, this whole thing is out of North Carolina. This makes me wonder, you know, it's a lot of woods in North Carolina. A lot of woods. It's you can go, you know, 100 miles without seeing another, you know, running into another person. So it's pretty vast out there. But scary stuff, bro. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Come back for some more. I'm a little bit late on this Mothman video, but yeah. I'm gonna drop it. Don't you worry. Come back. You'll see it soon. And yeah, come back for more, man. Let's get to 1 million subscribers. Catch you in the next one.